A Vort from the Rebbe in this week's Parshas Vayigash. In Parshas Vayigash we learn that Yosef brought down his father and the family to Mitzrayim, and when Yaakov came to Mitzrayim, he visited Parei. And before he left Parei, the Pasuk says, Vayivorech Yaakov es Parei, Vayetzem lifnei Parei, that Yaakov benched Parei. So Rashi says, what bracha did he give him? Sheyalo nilus leraglov, that the nilus should go up to his feet. That means when Parei would come to the nilus, that itself would cause that the nilus should go up. Because Rashi explains, Eretz Mitzrayim does not have rain. It doesn't rain there. So how do they irrigate the fields? The nilus, the Nile, goes up from time to time and mashke and irrigates the fields. So what would happen from when Yaakov gave Parei the bracha? Whenever Parei came to the Nilus, the Nilus would come up towards Parei, and that would irrigate the fields. And as Rashi says in a different place, there were certain canals that they made throughout Mitzrayim, that when the water from the Nilus would go up, it would go throughout the whole Mitzrayim and irrigate the field. But after Yaakov gave him the bracha, whenever Parei came, this is what happened. The Nilus went up, and this all came as a result of the bracha of Yaakov. And the Rebbe asks a shaila, why would Yaakov give a bracha to Parei b'negei the Nilus? The Nilus was the Avodah Zarah of Mitzrayim. The whole union of the Nilus was by them something special. It was the Avodah Zarah of Mitzrayim. The reason it says why they worshipped the Nilus, because the Nilus was the natural way they made a living. That's how it irrigated the field naturally. So all they believed was in nature. They didn't believe in anything beyond nature. They didn't believe in Hashem, as it says in Chassidus. Many times it's written that when Yosef came to Parei, and Yosef said to Parei that it's not him who's going to interpret, but it's the Eibishter. He said, Elikim yanesh le Parei. Elikim, Parei only knew Shem Elikim. Shem Elikim is begematria, the same numerical value as Hatev, as the nature. It refers to Hashem the way he is hidden in nature. And that's all Parei knew about. So they believed in nature. They didn't believe in Hashem. They believed in the outward part of it, in the nature part of it. And that was their Avodah Zarah. They worshipped it. So why would Yaakov give him a bracha concerning the Nilus? If the Nilus is the Avodah Zarah of Mitzrayim, then stay away from it. Give him a bracha and other things, but not a bracha within the scope of the Nilus of the Avodah Zarah. And the Rebbe answers that the pshat is complete opposite. By doing this is how you would break their Avodah Zarah. Till then, they believed in nature only. So when the Nilus would come up by itself, naturally, from whenever the time came, they believed in nature and nothing more. From when Yaakov gave him the bracha, they saw that the bracha of Yaakov is what made the Nilus come up. So they realized that it's not from nature. So this broke their Avodah Zarah. The whole Avodah Zarah was the believing in nature. Now they see that it came from the bracha of Yaakov. That was the reason that Yaakov gave him, especially the bracha about the Nilus. In whatever the Nilus is supposed to do, which is the reason, which to them meant nature, they started realizing that it came from beyond nature. It came from a bracha of Yaakov, who was the tzaddik and connected to Hashem, and they realized that. And that's the reason he gave him the bracha of the Gei the Nilus. And this is a lesson also for everybody, that we're able to even show goyim and work on showing goyim that what they think is nature, really the nature is only from Hashem. And that we have to work on. By Yaakov, it came to his bracha, but our Aveda is to bring into the world that the world should recognize that there is no such real thing as nature, but even the nature comes from Hashem.